Hello students, here is Ashu Gupta, Assistant Professor. Again welcomes you all on the behalf of the Indraprastha Law College, Greater Noida. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the important definitions given under section 4 of the UP Revenue Code 2006. So now let's open the books and start the slide. As you already know that there is a total sections of 234 which contains into a 16 chapters and 4 schedules, and the first section of that UP Revenue Code elaborates the short title extent at the commencement of this act, which is a general concept of that of any law which clarify the jurisdiction of the particular code which extends to the whole of Uttar Pradesh. Let's move on the next slide. Basically, these are the important definitions which is most essential part of that UP Revenue Code, and it is oftenly questioned in your exam papers within the preview of 4 marks. So let's check it out today and see that what's the important definitions which is majorly covered in that UP Revenue Code and oftenly questioned into your exam paper. So please be remember it and note down all the important definitions which is covered by the UP Revenue Code 2006. And according to section 4 of the UP Revenue Code 2006, there are many definitions engaged there, but we are here discussing only the important definitions which oftenly questioned in your exam papers. That's why first of all there is a definition, there is important definitions which is covered into 4 marks in your exam papers. That is the meaning of agriculture, which is covered under section 4 subclause 2 in UP Revenue Code 2006. Means that agriculture means that horticulture, animal husbandry, pisciculture, flower farming, beekeeping and poultry farming according to this act. So you already know that about what is agriculture, but according to this act or section 4 subclause 2, you may know that what is the correct answer regarding your question paper. So let's move on the next slide. That is section 4 subclause 16, which is the important part of the UP Revenue Code 2006, wherein we have elaborated the meaning of revenue code. Revenue code means we already discussed in the previous lectures about the revenue board or the revenue code, but we are discussing here in the preview of the UP Revenue Code 2006 under section 4 subclause 16, that what is the meaning of the revenue code according to this code. So revenue code means all or any of the following authorities which is considered as follows. You may see on the PPT also, and we have already discussed in the previous lectures about that. The board means that the revenue board or all the members thereof. The second one is commissioners, the third one is additional commissioners, then collectors, additional collectors, chief revenue officers, assistant collectors, settlement officers, assistant settlement officers, record officers, assistant record officers, tehsildars, tehsildar judicial and nayab tehsildar, which is covered into the section 4 subclause 16 in the preview of the revenue code authorities. So remember it. Then let's move on the next slide. So in this slide we will discuss about the revenue officers, the definition of revenue officers, which is covered under section 4 subclause 17 of that UP Revenue Code 2006. And according to this section, revenue officers means the commissioner. These are the list of that officers which is covered under the purview of the revenue officers according to the section 417 of the UP Revenue Code 2006, which includes firstly the commissioner, then an additional commissioner, the collector, an additional collector, the chief revenue officer, the subdivisional officer, an assistant collector, the settlement officer, an assistant settlement officer, the record officer, an assistant record officer, the Tehsildar judicial, the NAB Tehsildar, and the revenue inspector. It is also called as a revenue officer. So please be remember it. What is the authorities of the revenue code and who is the authorities of the under the revenue officers within the preview of section 416 or 417. That is the basically 4 marks question which arises into your question paper, into your examination paper. So let's note down these things deeply. Then let's move on the next slide. Now here you may see that the meaning of the subdivisional officer means as SDO, which is covered under section 418 of the UP Revenue Code, and according to this section 418, subdivisional officers means the assistant collector in charge of the tehsil, which is also covered into the preview of the revenue officers also in section 417, which is already previously discussed. Then move on the next slide. Yeah, the another important definitions which is covered here, that is the meaning of village, which is covered under section 420 of that UP Revenue Code 2006, and you already know about that the village, but that question will arise into your exam paper within the preview of 4 marks. That's why we are discussing here in the context of UP Revenue Code under section 4 subclause 20. On behalf of that section or on behalf of that code, village means any local area, whether compact or otherwise, recorded as a village in the revenue records of the district concerned, and includes an area which the state government may by general or special notification declare to be a village. यानी कि जिस भी बाउंड्रीज को स्टेट गवर्नमेंट नोटिफिकेशन के द्वारा विलेज घोषित करती है वो सब इसमें आता है, या फिर रिवेन्यू रिकॉर्ड्स के अंतर्गत डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जिसका रिकॉर्ड होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ विलेज अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट सेक्शन 420 ऑफ यूपी रिवेन्यू कोड. ध्यान रखिएगा, तो क्योंकि हम यहाँ पर बात कर रहे हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू कोड, not the general meaning. Please take it the meaning of the village, which is covered also in your examination paper in 4 marks. Let's move on the next slide. The important definition which is covered into the section 4 subclause 22 of the UP Revenue Code 2006 is a Gaon Fund, Gaon Sabha and Gaon Panchayat. That is a basically very important question which is covered into the preview of 20 marks or the 10 marks in your examination, but we will cover later on in the next lectures in details. But here we are discussing only the definitions, important definitions, which is covered under section 4 of the UP Revenue Code. That's why section 422 4 subclause 22 is also an important part of that important definitions chapter. There is Gaon Fund, Gaon Sabha and Gram Panchayat shall have the meaning assigned to them in the UP Panchayati Raj Act 1947. We earlier already discussed about that in detail in the previous lectures. यूपी पंचायती राज एक्ट 1947 के अंतर्गत जो मीनिंग वहाँ पर बतलाया गया है वही मीनिंग यहाँ पर गांव सभा, गांव फंड और ग्राम पंचायत का माना जाएगा. The next one is meaning of agriculture here. which is covered into the section 4 subclause 23. We have already known about that in the name of the Fasli year, which is already discussed in the previous lectures with you. And here we are discussing about the UP under the UP Revenue Code, under the provisions of the UP Revenue Code, that what is the Fasli year or the agricultural year. So according to this code, agriculture year means an year which begins from the 1st July to 31st June. That is known as a Fasli year in the preview of the agricultural land. Then hope you will have been enjoyed the whole session and successfully enumerated it into your study and be benefited from this presentation. Thank you. We will meet soon with a new session. Thank you very much.